Hey, everybody. This is a broadcast of the autumn win playoff game between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. This was an earlier game, a game played earlier today. It was originally attempted to be broadcast by Michael Reeves, but he was having technical difficulties and his broadcast cut off. Now, I had recorded it so I could take a look at it later, just to watch it myself. But I did not do play-by-play, so I'm watching the recording of the game, and putting some play-by-play down. So let's see what happens. So we got. Whoops, I messed that up. I was trying to get rid of this hide thing. That's not on my screen though. So skip that you saw the score later in the game. This is something that was on the screen when I was recording. So here we go. It looks like the Bears are going to get the ball. Oh no, Dallas is going to get the ball first. The Bears are kicking off, and the ball's returned out to the 31-yard line. So that's where the Cowboys will start. The Cowboys were 14-1-1. Only one loss in the regular season, and then a tie. Off tackle left to David Johnson on the opening play for an 8-yard pickup. Luke has good run defense and good pass defense, while Dallas has good run defense and excellent pass defense. Dallas's offense is led by Drew Brees and David Johnson. The Cardinals running back, along with Chris Hogan and Cole Beasley as his receivers, 7-yard pickup there on second down. That makes it 1st and 10 out at the 46. So closing up some windows here. Sideline left to Cole Beasley against the run call, picks up 2 yards. Mark had only allowed an insanely low number of points. Let's look at that real quick. Second and 8, off tackle run left to David Johnson, guessed right, and that loses a yard, 3rd and 9. But the Cowboys allowed only 217 points all season and scored 438. So they have a potent offense and a stingy defense. So you don't want to fall behind against this team. 3rd and 9 out to Dallas's 47-yard line. They go 3 wide. Beasley shifts over to the 3rd wide receiver, and Victor Cruz checks into the game. It's a crossing pattern to Cruz, single cover by 4, and it's incomplete. Brees has an excellent short pass, long pass, and flat pass card. Misses on that one, though, and it's only a 15-yard punt. Odell Beckham's back there. Not a great return card, but he does pick up, it looks like 18 yards, or 10 yards on the return, excuse me. So that's where excellent field position for the Bears. They'll take over there. Ezekiel Elliott is their feature back. Marcus Mariota is the quarterback. The tight ends are Levine Toilolo and Brian Williams. Off tackle right to Ezekiel Elliott. It's guessed wrong. Picks up 7. Their wide receivers are Emmanuel Sanders and Odell Beckham. So you can't just focus your double teaming on one guy there because both of them are dangerous. The run blocking on Chicago's offensive line is pretty good. 5 from the tight end, a 6 and a 5 tackle and guard on the left side, or the right side, excuse me. Offensive onside guard +6 or +1, but he can't make the block there. That's Brandon Brooks' 5 against the white die 6. And the Bears go to a full house. But like I said, the run blocking is really good. Only 2 4s on the run block at center and left guard. Square out right to Odell Beckham, and it's incomplete 2-minute zone, as that's what happened when you're a short yardage defense and you try to throw it. I'm sorry, when you were in full house and you try to throw it to a flat pass. So 4th and 2, and the Bears are going to go for it. Go big or go home. I think in this situation, most teams would punch it. But Fortune favors the bold, and he picks up 2 yards. Well, look at Ezekiel Elliott's card. Guessed right. It's a pretty good bet to pick up 2 or more on everything against 5, except 5, 6, and 11. 1st and 10 down to the Dallas 42. Screen left to Ezekiel Elliott. There's a 5 linebacker there. It's on Marcus Mariota's guessed right card for 5 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd and 5. So the Bears are moving the ball. They got it around midfield after that shanked punt. Let's speed this up a little bit. I think we can go to 2 times speed. Square into Emmanuel Sanders against the run call, and it's only a yard. Defender +1 or +3 only picks up 1. So 3rd and 4 at the 36. Logan Ryan was a defender on that play. His 5 rating was good enough for the white die 4. And run to Mariota, guessed right. Nice call there. But it picks up defensive end +2 or +7. And Josh Morrow is the defensive end on that side. So despite having excellent pass defense, the run defense is only good, and it has 2 forward defensive ends. Bond Emmanuel Sanders guessed wrong, and it's a touchdown. I think Mariota's guessed right. Long gain is also on a 5, but there was a 2D on the black die, so it would have been a sack chance. But nice job there by Luke going big, and he takes the early 7-0 lead. That returned out to the 31 again. Score out left to Chris Hogan. Only picks up a yard. The linebacker in zone +1 or +5, and Eli Harold's 4 pass rating makes the play. Pitch out left to David Johnson, guessed wrong, short gain, 14-yard pickup. 1st and 10 out to the 46. 6 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Now we're picking up, going 2 times speed seems to be doing the trick. Getting the action fast and furious. We should have this game recorded in half an hour. Screen left to David Johnson, guessed wrong, picks up 16. It was a pass call, but he had moved his linebacker to double team Chris Hogan, and that changed it from a right call to a wrong call. Off tackle left to David Johnson, a man in zone, but it's guessed wrong, 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Down to the Bear 34-yard line. Quick out left to Jason Witten. There's nobody there. Short gain, and 12 yards later, it's 1st and 10 to the 22. Drew Brees is on fire, 4 of 5 so far for 31 yards. Off tackle right to David Johnson, and he's keyed. Nice job there. Almost fumbled too. It was a 43 out of 1,000, or 40 out of 1,000 chance for a fumble, and it was a 43 on the random roll. 2nd and 11 at the Bears 23. 3:36 to go in the 1st quarter. Inside run to Johnson. Guessed wrong, but it hit the dreaded 5 roll. No gain. 3rd and 11. Dallas down to the Bears 23. Crossing pattern to Cole Beasley. Single covered, but it falls in between the completions on Breeze's card. Kick is up and good, and it is now 7-3. Bears will take over at the 25. They stay in their 2 tight end set. Curl to Odell Beckham, being correctly double teamed, and that the free safety came into the zone and made a 4-minute zone, and it's incomplete. That's Dallas has the excellent pass defense card. Pitch out right to Ezekiel. I guessed wrong, but there's a linebacker there. That's makes it a 1-yard loss. Crossing pattern to Emmanuel Sanders, being double covered by the free safety, incomplete. So the Bears will have to punt. And it's a good one, 45 yards. But a 22-yard return, Jordan Norwood takes it into Bears territory, and Dallas will take over with a short field of their own. That's how the Bears got their touchdown. Quick slant to Witten. 10-yard gain with a white die 6. But there was nobody in the zone. They had moved to plug a run slot off tackle left to David Johnson. Another good run call there by Luke. That makes it a 1 yard pickup. 2nd and 9 at the Chicago 36. That's the end of the first quarter. Sideline left to Beasley. Guessed right, but it's on the D guard, 1 man in zone. Picks up 4, 3rd and 5. At the Chicago 32-yard line. Adam Vinatieri is the kicker for the Cowboys. Inside run to Johnson. And the left guard, Justin Pugh, makes the key block. He got reduced because he was in 3 wide from a 5 to a 4, but that was good enough. Crossing pattern to Cole Beasley, guessed wrong, and an 18-yard pickup, defender X or short gain, and it hit the short gain. A nice roll down to the 9. Dallas would love to take the lead here. Off tackle left to David Johnson, guessed wrong. But the linebacker in zone stuffs the play. Zach Brown and his band of renown makes the stuff with his 5 rating. 2nd and goal at the 9. Pitch out left to Jordan Todman. That gains 2. Defensive end -3 or +2. And Charles Johnson's 5 rating doesn't make the play. Would have been a tackle for loss, but because the white die was a 6, it was just a 2-yard gain. Slant to Jason Witten, guessed right, and boom, it's a sack. The ball's out. It looks like Dallas has gotten it back. They avoided a disaster there. Brian Arakpo, with his 11 pass rush up against Brandon Fusco, brings down the quarterback. Breeze goes down, and the field goes up and good, makes it 7-6. The Bears will start at their 28. That has to feel like a victory just by giving up points, because you have 1st and goal at the 9, and you can't punch it in. And I think he was guessed wrong just about every time, except for the 3rd down sack. Off tackle left to Zeke, picks up 8, makes it 3rd and 2. Elliott is his workhorse. He's fine running him guessed right. He's got the blocking inside run to Zeke, picks up 6, 1st down. He's got the blocking, and he's got just a great card. Off tackle right to Ezekiel Elliott. 1 man in zone, guessed wrong, but it picks up 4 thanks to the offensive onside tackle. Trent Williams is 6-7 in this set. 2nd and 6. Bears coming up to midfield. Inside run to Zeke, guessed right. Center +4 or +2, only picks up 2. 3rd and 4. We already seen the Bears go for it on 4th down. Off tackle run right, another guessed right call. Only it loses a yard, so now he's in containment. He's gonna have to punt this. That's a big one. Into the end zone, and it'll bounce for a touchback. 7:48 to go till halftime. David Johnson guessed wrong, picks up 4. 2nd and 6. You see Luke has 2 6 linebackers. Bomb to Cole Beasley, single cover by a 4, incomplete. 3 wide for Dallas. 3-3-5 for the Bears. Screen left to David Johnson being single covered. It was an attempt to double team, but he moved the linebacker, so it's not a true double team. Switch over single coverage. Guessed wrong. Short pass is incomplete on Breeze's card. Pretty hard to find an incompletion, but that's the way the rolls are going so far for Dallas. Off tackle draw left. Well, there's a good roll. Short gain for David Johnson. That takes it up to midfield. 1st and 10. Dallas at their own 49. 5:24 to go to the half. They'd love to take the lead here with a touchdown or a field goal at the very least. Offensive onside guard, +6 or +1. That right guard was Brandon Fusco, and he can't make the block. Crossing pattern to Cole Beasley, guessed right, but hits the 7, which is good, either right, wrong, or double team for Breeze. 1st and 10 down to the Bears 39. Off tackle left to Johnson, again correctly keyed. Luke is being super aggressive here, and it's paying off in spades. 2nd and 11. Quick slant to Jason Witten, guessed right, picks up 13. That's a 1st down. 1st and 10. 3 minutes to go. Sideline right to Beasley, picks up 12. Guessed wrong. Guessed right would have been only -2, would have been a 2-yard loss. So he's looked like he's marching into the end zone here. It's just picking up first down after first down. Off tackle right to David Johnson. Well, there's a good play for the defense. He calls right, guesses right, and that turns that short gain into a 0-yard gain. 2:06 to go in the half. 2nd and 10 at the 15. Sideline left to Beasley. There's a 4 linebacker there, and that picks up 2. 3rd and 8, 2 minutes to go. 3 wide for Dallas. Crossing Benedict to Cruz being doubled. Nice call there. Would have been incomplete anyway, but still pretty impressive by Luke. Good double team. The field goes up and good. It's 9-7. Still time for Chicago, though, to come down the field and take the lead back. 1st and 10 at their own 19. Of course, they're going up against an excellent pass defense, so you might see Zeke run here out of the 3 wide set, and it's defensive end -2 or +3 picks up 3. DeMarcus Lawrence can't make the play. He'll have a much better card next year. It's a bomb to Emmanuel Sanders. Defender extra long gain, incomplete. Logan Ryan's 5 rating was just right to make that play. 3rd and 7. Slant to Ladarius Green. Must run for 9. Oh, 9-yard must run on 3rd and 7. Nice job by Marcus Mariota there, getting the first down and that way the Bears won't have to punt it back to Dallas. Zeke is in the shotgun. Fly to Odell Beckham. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, 52 seconds left. Mariota only 3 of 8 passes so far for 35 yards, but he does have the touchdown. End run right to Marcus Mariota. Guessed wrong, but it was the white die 1, which changed it from guessed wrong to guessed right. 3rd and 12. 22 seconds left in the half. Pitch out right to Zeke. Picks up another 3 yards and gets out of bounds, saving a little bit of time for Dallas. Pat O'Donnell on the kick. Oh, it's a boomer. 58-yarder. Plus, the returner lets it bounce. So with 8 seconds left, I bet you're going to see Brees take a knee here. And he does. So here we go. Obligatory good half. And I'll skip through this little halftime break. Okay, here we go. So Dallas leads 9-7. The Bears will get the ball first here. Goes 3 yards deep. Will they take it out or they take a knee? They take a knee. Here comes Mariota and Zeke. That's a nice 3-headed monster there. Quick out right to Toilolo. Loses 4 yards. You got a premium player in Ezekiel Elliott, Odell Beckham, and Marcus Mariota. Emmanuel Sanders is no chopped liver either. So some good offensive weapons on this team. Toilolo's got a nice card too. Really nice for this set. End run right to Mariota. Guessed wrong, but there's somebody there. Picks up 7. That'll be 3rd and 7. Mariota's run out 4 times today for 21 yards. Crossing pattern to Andrew Hawkins, who's in the game as the 3rd wideout, incomplete. 4th and 7. And Dallas gets another stop. So aside from that short touchdown or short field in the touchdown pass. Dallas's defense has done a good job stopping them. Now it's Dallas's offense to try to move the ball against the Bears, and on first down, Jason Witten was the target, but it's incomplete. The defender X made the play. A receiver reading to Chris Hogan hits a blank. So we got 3rd and long now. Breeze has slowed down a little bit, 12 of 19 now. Curl to Hogan, incomplete. Another time it hits one of the blanks on Breeze's card, and he'll have to punt. 4th and 10. It's a 50-yard punt. 2-yard return, and the Bears will take over on their own 30. Zeke in there in the 2 tight end set. Off tackle run left, guessed right. Nobody's there though, so the offensive onside tackle, Nate Soldier, makes the block. Bears go full house. Inside run to Lacey. No tackle, -2 or +1. That loses 2 yards. 3rd and 5. They stay 2 tight end. That mean they're going to run it here? No, it's a bomb. They switched it up. Nobody's in the zone. Guessed right. Defender X or long gain, and it beats him. Logan Ryan's 5 rating got beat by the white dice 6, and that's 1st and 10. Bears inside the Dallas 19. They're in position to take the lead on a field goal, but they want more. Pitch out right to Zeke. Offensive onside end +9 or +4, and Levine Toilo's 5 rating makes the block. They go full house. 2nd and 1 at the 10. Curled to Beckham. Guessed wrong, 3-minute zone, and it is a touchdown. 17-yard gain. Look at Beckham's card, maxed out. Boom. Nice drive there by the Bears as they take the lead, not just with the field goal, but they take a 5-point lead. But Dallas is not too worried. Their offense, they can come back in a hurry. 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Off tackle left to Johnson. Picks up 3, guessed wrong. Johnson, 16 for 62 so far today. Quick slant to Witten. Guessed right, 7-yard pickup. So Johnson's off to a little bit of a slow start for him. He hasn't really hit a ton of gains. Oh, it's a fly to Chris Hogan. Guessed wrong. Long gain, but only 32 yards despite Dallas having the home gain. Long gain chart. Screen left, it's David Johnson that picks up 10. The Bears are the Dallas is at the Bears 18. 6:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. Screen left to David Johnson. Guessed right, loses 2. 2nd and 12, 6 minutes to go. Quick into Jerome Felton. It's in the game as the blocking back, picks up 5. 3rd and 7. Crossing pattern to Cole Beasley. Guessed right, +11. 1st and goal at the 4. Down now to David Johnson. Guessed right. Defender X or +12. And Eli Harold, 2nd time he's made the play as a 4 pass defender. Off tackle left to Johnson. Nice key there. That only picks up a yard. That would have been a touchdown. Guessed right. Or, of course, guessed wrong. 3rd and goal at the 3. This would be huge if Chicago can stop him. But no. A curl to Chris Hogan. It was another run key on David Johnson, and it's good. And that makes it 16-14. Too early for Dallas to go for 2 there. But that some coaches would have go ahead and gone for 2 even at that point. 1st and 10 at the Bears 25. Bombed on Miles Sanders correctly. Double teamed. Incomplete. Boys back in front. Bears looking to try to catch up. Off tackle right to Ezekiel Elliott. Guessed wrong, but it only picks up a yard. 3rd and 9. 2:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. Crossing pattern to Hawkins. Single cover by a 4. Guessed right, picks up 12. Mariota's having himself a game. 2 touchdowns, 7 of 14. The completion percentage isn't great, but that's what's going to be against the excellent run D or pass D. Guessed right run there goes for no yards. Guessed wrong would have been a short gain. 2nd and 10. Curl to Odell Beckham. Guessed wrong picks up 15. 1st and 10 into Dallas territory. Fly to Beckham. Single covered, but it's a guessed right must run for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. He's single covered. He does have a 6th cornerback there, so letting him handle the coverage duties solo dolo. Pitch out right to Ezekiel Elliott. Nobody's in the zone. Picks up 8 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the Bears, at the Cowboys 35. Inside run to Zeke. Offensive onside center +9 or +2 only picks up 2. So the Bears are trailing, but they're in field goal range just about. One more 4 or 5 yards here, and that does it. That takes it. Not only does it give him in field goal range, but he's now 1st and 10 at the 24 after a 9-yard gain on 2nd down. Quick out right to Levine Toilolo, 4-rated linebacker there. Guess right, picks up 4. 2nd and 6, 13-12 to go in the game. Inside run to Zeke. Guessed wrong, nobody there. Offensive left guard +5 or +0, and it goes nowhere. As Andrus Pete's 4 rating can't make the block. 3rd and 6, and run to Mariota on 3rd down and 6. No containment. Picks up 3. Here's the kick to take the lead. It's good. 2 through 10, and it hits a 10. Bears are back in front, but Dallas feels good. They did not give up another touchdown. The return goes again to the 31-yard line. It's the 3rd time the Cowboys have started at the 31. Quick slant to Witten. Guessed right, picks up 7. 2nd and 3, 10:48 to go in the game. It's getting nervous time here, guys. Fly to Hogan being double covered, and it's a sack. Huge sack there. Sheldon Richardson brings down the quarterback. Joe Thomas could not make the block. 27% chance it was a 25 random. Down and out to David Johnson. Guessed right, incomplete. So he'll have to punt here. 10 minutes to go, 4th and 10. Down to the 24, 23 now out to the 24. 1st and 10. Bears. They can use a long drive and chew up some clock and get some more points. That would be huge. Pass right to Brandon Williams. Picks up 5. 9:18 to go in the game. Off tackle right to Zeke. Guessed right. 1 man in zone. Linebacker in zone makes the plug. Vincent Ray drops him for a 2-yard loss. Elliott not having a great day, but he's been effective at times. Slant to Ladarius Green, especially on short down conversions. That'll force a punt, 4th and 7. 46-yard punt. Fair catch called for, and that's where Dallas will take over. 8:06 to go in the game. They need to put together a drive here and get it into field goal range. Sideline left to Cole Beasley. There's a good start. Picks up 5 on an interception split. That's pretty good. Guessed wrong. Picks up 5. 2nd and 5. Inside run to David Johnson. Picks up 6. And that is enough for the 1st down. 6:54 to go in the game. Screen left to David Johnson. Short gain. And they're into Bear territory. A white die 6 comes up. You notice Chicago's got 2 6-rated pass linebackers and that 4 over there. Off tackle right to David Johnson. Picks up 7. 2nd and 3. Off tackle left to Johnson. Guessed wrong. Picks up 4. 5 minutes to go in the game. Dallas only needs, 8 yards or so to get into really solid field goal territory. Quick slant to Jason Witten. This should do it. That picks up 11 and a first down, and now they're at the 26. I think Vinatieri is 2 through 9 from this range. So he wants to get it a little further at least. Off tackle right to David Johnson. And that goes nowhere. The guard couldn't make the block. Brandon Fusco against the White Die 5. 3:54 to go. Flare left to Jerome Felton, and that picks up 3. No, it picks up 1. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. 3:18 to go. Man, this game has slipped away. Inside run draw picks up 4, so it'll be 4th and 5, and he'll bring the field goal unit out. Adam Vinatieri to tie the game. He's in 2 through 10 range now. Oh my God, it's an 11. Kickers, you just can't trust him. Well, Adam Vinatieri, you think you could trust him. He's made so many clutch kicks. One of the reasons they got traded for. 17-16, 2:24 to go. Guess wrong. Button hook on first down. There were 2 guys in the zone, but it was on the offensive guard. Picks up 11. 2 minutes to go. Dallas needs to use their timeouts wisely here, get the ball back, and give them a chance to get into field goal range. Inside run to Elliott. Guessed right. Offensive or defensive nose tackle, +1 or +12, and Brandon Williams can't make the play. Dallas has to use their first timeout. 1:52 to go in the game. Really, you just need one more first down, and that's the end of the game. Inside run to Elliott being keyed. Loses 2. His numbers don't look great for the day, but Ezekiel Elliott has been effective. He's gotten the tough yards when it counts. 2nd and 12. 1:45 to go. 2 runs here should use up most of the clock. As long as he doesn't throw it, he's in good shape. Pitch out right to Ezekiel Elliott. That'll take it down to 1:37. Mark calls timeout. So he'll need to run. If he does another running play here, that'll take it down to 1 minute to go. 3rd and 8 goes 3 wide. He does run it again. It goes nowhere. Dread at 5. So he'll have to punt. Takes it down to 52 seconds left. 4th and 8. It's a coffin corner punt down to the 7. So it's 17, 27, 37, 47. And then you need about 60 yards here. 1st and 10 and no timeouts, 45 seconds to go. Screen left to David Johnson. Good call. 14 yards, going to get out of bounds? He does. That takes it down to 37. Big play there. Now he needs 50 yards. Deep to Johnson, 2-minute zone, incomplete. Trying to cut up too big of a chunk right there, but if he would have thrown it short, it would have been on the interception split on the D card. So it's easy to second guess, but there's not much you can do with that roll. 2nd and 10, 30 seconds to go. The Bears on the verge of moving to the semifinals. Deep to Johnson again. And it's picked off. That is going to do it, folks. That is Micah Hyde who steps in front. And a couple of knees here. Just one knee, actually, and that's the game. Huge upset there as Mariota, Ezekiel Elliott, the Chicago Bears, led by Luke Delfume, upset the Dallas Cowboys. 2 really strong teams. You can't really take much away from the Bears. They were 12-4, so it wasn't like he got upset by a 9-7 team. This is a good team on both sides of the ball. But that's about it, folks. Amazing upset. Good job.